What's good, everyone? This is Claude, aka Hyped on US Dark Sphere, and I have another short guide for you. It's on WeakAuras, the add-on that tracks any numeric value. It has to do with cooldowns, it has to do with bleeds, trinkets, like procs, anything really. It all works, and it's very, very helpful. And I've been getting a lot of questions on how to set it up, or if people have had issues. I've actually had a video in the past explaining how to set it up a little bit, but those are more or less imports. All you needed to do was just import it, but I'm going to actually show you how to set it up. This is for Feral Druid patch 5.3, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So open up the configuration. You want to type in /WA, and you're going to be greeted with all these groups here. You really don't need to pay attention to any of them unless you want to play around with them. I'm only going to be using icon and progress bar. So I like progress bar. I use progress bar to track my trinkets and whatnot. As you can see here, I have my predatory swiftness, cyclone, mighty bash, bark skin, skull bash, all that good stuff, dancing steel enchant, and my surge of conquest. I can actually go ahead and just show you that real quick. It should proc right off the bat. Yep, there it is. So both my trinkets proc there. Very simple, and my predatory swiftness will go ahead and start doing a little cooldown here. If I go ahead and show you what it looks like here. There it is, counting down. Very simple, and goes away when I use it. So to get that, all you need to do is click new. We're gonna go ahead and track. We're gonna go ahead and show you how to track a cooldown first. So click on the icon, and there's really not that much to it. Like, I've been getting a lot of questions. Just click on cooldown and display so that it cools down. You can see the cooldown timer. Go to trigger, and you have to click on status here. So for the type status and for the status itself, you're going to want to click on cooldown progress and in parentheses spell. Here's where you type in the name of the cooldown you want. So let's say I want to track survival instincts. Survival instincts. Click OK. Actually, I think I might have typed that in wrong. Survival instincts. Hopefully I'm actually typing this in right. Instincts. Click OK. Excuse me. There we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and type that in just to name it. Survival instincts. So now when I go to use it, it's going to go ahead and track that cooldown. So because I have cooldown progress spell checked. So if I use that, now it's going to start counting down from 3 minutes. You can change the width. You can change whatever you want. You can change the properties to however you're liking. You can also change animations. There's a bunch of other stuff you could set. You could set it to come up on other things like based off of chat messages, and you can have a whole system of commands, I guess, if you really wanted to. But this is just the simplest way to go upon doing it. If you wanted to track the duration of it itself, you're gonna want to go to aura, and I'm actually gonna change it from survival instincts to might of Ursoc so I can demonstrate this properly. You want to click on aura, and for the aura name, all you need to do is type in might of Ursoc. And so now might of Ursoc is here, and now when I go to use might of Ursoc, it should track the duration of it. So there you go, might of Ursoc, 20 seconds. So that's how you track it. And like I said, if you wanted to track the cooldown of might of Ursoc, all you need to do is change the trigger to status, cooldown spell, and then change that to might of Ursoc. So it's as simple as that to set up cooldowns, tracking cooldowns, and showing the duration of cooldowns. To track stuff such as bleeds, all you need to do, it's super simple. Progress bar here, you got to change it off of the bad blizzard default and change it to armory or something, perhaps flat. I like flat. Trigger, all you need to do is change it from player to target and from buff to debuff, and then type in the name of the bleed. Like, that's it. That's all there is to it. Like, to rake, so now I'm going to go ahead and rake this target dummy here. There you go. Now I got my rake showing up on there. If I wanted rip, it's the same exact thing pretty much. Just got to change this to rip. That's it. It's actually very, very simple. It's much more simple than you probably thought it was. So I mean, there you go. There's rip. That's all there really is to it, guys. I mean, I tried to make this a very short, simple tutorial, and I'm glad it stayed that way. That's all you really need to do, guys, and setting up your WeakAuras can really help you keep track of, the duration of your bleeds. the duration of anything really, and I used it to track certain cooldowns here. As you can see, Mighty Bash is there. I have Cyclone, I have Skull Bash, I have pretty much everything. So it's very helpful having these, so I can kind of just not have to stare at my debuffs, which are always counting down. I can kind of just see them because they're next to my home moves. I have Savage Roar right there. Savage Roar, I think, is a very important one. To set up Savage Roar, all you need to do is just aura, and it's just an aura. That's it. It's an aura on yourself, and it's a buff, so everything's already preset to that. And you can pretty much anything that uses the bar countdown, kind of like this little bar cooldown thing, you can actually just make an icon with it. It's all universal. It works the same. You see, you can actually convert it to a texture, or like an icon or anything really. So that's pretty cool. There's not going to be any strings to download in this one. If you want the pre-made bleeds, you have to go check out my other add-ons video. So that's pretty much it. Glad I was able to help, guys. Hopefully I answered some question of yours. That's it.